Hey everyone, it's Cyclone here with another series discussion video. Now, before we begin, I have to update you all on something. I recently accepted a new job, and it's going to be taking a lot of time away from having free time to do hobbies like this. I don't know what the schedule is like yet. I haven't actually started it, but I want to forewarn you that I may be uploading less frequently in the near future because I have a new saga in my life starting, and it's exciting and it's cool, but it's also a responsibility and it's something that I have to do. So I just wanted to update you all on that. But while we're at it, let's get to the video. So today's discussion, a series discussion video, is about Burn Notice. Now, if you don't know what Burn Notice is, it's a spy action romp that does a nice job maturing. Um, Forewarning everybody, spoilers in this video. I'm going to be talking about some things that you might not know about if you haven't seen it. It's a 7-series show. I recommend it if you want a good time. What I like about the show is if you stick with it, it gets so much darker and more emotional as you go along, and you see it develop, and you see the story really start to impact the characters much more deeply each season. So that's what I kind of like about it. So let's start with favorite overall thing about Burn Notice. I would have to say it's actually a tough one because on one hand, it has good acting and dialogue. The scripts are well made. The villains aren't so generically one-sided. They have some interesting things about them. There's always a deeper subplot. But I really think the characters are my favorite thing in Burn Notice because each character stands out. Even villains are different. Even heroes are different. The moral gray line that characters sometimes have to choose between is really refreshing in this series because sometimes Michael Weston has to pull that damn trigger, right? Even if he doesn't want to. Sometimes they have to blow that thing up even if they don't want to. Sometimes they have to actually save that bad guy because in all reality, he was just being used even though he did something wrong. And I love how the characters have to deal with these situations each and every time they come upon a new problem. So I'd probably say the characters. You got Michael Weston, probably one of the best main protagonists you'll ever watch in a show. I just get so connected to him because I care a lot about what happens to Michael Weston in that show. The whole story revolves around him finding out why he got burned by the government and why they don't trust him anymore. And he learns a lot of deep, dark shit in the inner workings of the CIA and the government. So I like how he's struggling to not only figure that stuff out to secure his future and protect people he loves and cares about, but at the same time, while he's doing that, he's also having to face his past. And that past starts to impact him more and more as the show goes on. And you start learning little snippets about this character's backstory. I love Michael Weston as a character. I love Sam Axe as a character. Bruce Campbell does a great job playing the slightly more comedic character, sidekick. And Fiona Glenann, played by, oh, what the hell's her name? I had a thing open. Oh my god, what's that actress's name? What? Where? All right, Bruno's got it. Gabrielle Anwar, that's right. Oh, she's lovely. She's sassy, she's strong-willed, and she's not afraid to tell Michael that he's a jackass, But she'll make out with him after having shot his potential kill. That's the cool thing about this show is that it takes the spy genre and it makes it more of a romp. And if you're into comedy properly infused into situations to make it almost more real because they're trying to deal with it, you'll like this show. The humor's not forced in. It's put there kind of to draw you into the scenario. I like it. The next question is favorite overall character. As I was saying, Michael Weston is a fucking beast. His past is amazing. My favorite character was Sam Axe, And in some ways it is, but overall, the whole series, I think Michael Weston evolved into my favorite character. I really do. The things he has to choose, the conflicts that he has to face, I love it. I love it. And I love the twists they throw in there, you know? I'd say Sam was my favorite until about season 5 when, spoiler again, Nate got shot and killed. That started Michael's transition into my favorite character because his demons started coming back. And that's probably why Michael Weston is my favorite character. Favorite plot point. Where the hell do I begin with this one? I mean, on the one hand, you got, Nate getting shot, starting the downhill decline of Michael finding out all of the really dark secrets. But then you have season 7 where he almost betrays his friends to finish the mission. And then you have, oh my God, I haven't watched the show in a while. What's his name? That old spy who keeps coming back and trying to toy with Michael's emotions. Oh my God, what the hell is his name? Oh my God, what the hell is his name? He's the old agent, and he comes back, and he always messes with him. You got Jesse's plot point. They have to, in season 3 and 4, they have to help Jesse out. Agent Harris, Michelle. Oh, does it not say here? Jason Blythe. Nah, darn. I'll have to look it up later. But if you've seen the show, you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I'd say my favorite plot point. Oh my gosh, there are so many good ones, especially after the first half of the show is over. The second half has so many. I'm probably gonna go with actually Michael Weston facing his past in season 7. Season 7 was pretty damn awesome. I didn't really find many faults with it. It really started to take itself seriously, and the drama and the emotion were really ramped up in season 7. And I gotta say, Michael's flashbacks in the torture room to his abusive father and his desire for Fiona, I like that. So I'm probably gonna say my favorite plot point was when Michael Weston was having to face his past in the torture chamber, because that was just so incredible. Oh my gosh. And then I guess favorite, well, I said favorite plot point, but I could say favorite fight. I gotta jolt my memory on this one. I'm sorry. I probably should have reviewed this series before making this video, in all honesty. There were some good fights with Anson Fullerton, but the final fight was pretty epic also. I'm going to have to review that one. There's so many. What this show does well is that every single fight or scenario that the characters find themselves in is entertaining as fuck. And Michael Weston's so clever to come up with strategies to get out of a mess and to turn the tables. It's always a great mind game too. So if you're a fan of shows that really go into the human psyche and strategy, you're going to like this show. Anyway, so that's the discussion for Burn Notice. I apologize. I didn't really recall enough plot points. I should have done more. But it's a solid show. It was one of the first ones I really got into. And the characters are just awesome. They're all individual, and they have their own personalities and quirks. And it's just great. So anyway, that's the video. Again, I'm going to be busy coming up soon, and it's going to slow down my YouTube channel a little bit, but I'll see how it is. I'll see how I feel, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Leave your comments below, and if you haven't watched Burn Notice, go check it out.